Hello viewers, welcome to my another video. As a beginner of the sim racing, you may find yourself always brake too early or you brake too late and take someone out. Today I'm going to give 5 simple tips for the new beginners in the sim racing to avoid contacts in their race. Before jumping into any races, the first thing you should do is do some practice. In the actual race, you should be familiar to the tracks, because the actual situation will be more complex than you do in any practice. By that mean, you don't really have much time to think about when to braking when you are wheel to wheel or stuck in a battle with others. So make sure you have enough practice, especially when you do not know the tracks well. The second thing is knowing your surrounding during the race. This means you need to know where exactly the other racers is by looking around during the race. You can also use radar if it's available in your games. It will show the cars around you, and you should be able to know your back car is going to press the send button even if you are not looking back. Speaking of sending, another thing you need to be aware is always leave the space if you are not overtaking others completely. Sometimes you will not be able to get it down in one corners. Not leaving space will ruin the race of others or yourselves. You should always ready to leave extra space when you are against another wheel to wheel next time. Fourth, you need to brake early, but how much exactly? In this scenario, you need to use your front car as a reference, and all you need to do is brake exactly at the same time as they do. If you're stuck in a group, you should always brake at the same time as the group leader if you are not going to overtake someone. One more thing about braking. If you are braking too late, I suggest don't go for a move. Instead, you should always stick to outside line if you think overtaking here is too dangerous, and avoid contact by any means necessary. 5. Prejudgment is very important. Sometimes another racer could involved with accident and you need to prejudge their lines to avoid them as possible. As you can see in this example, the front car spun himself and directly back to racing line. I leave one more extra place for the another racers along beside me. This method is also working for deal with the reckless driver. Just let them go, because you will lose more if you are sent to the shadow run. 6. Ignore the track limit. Ignore track limit doesn't always mean you are cutting corners and get yourself a penalty. Sometimes you may just overshoot yourself or being pumped off. In this situation, stay on the track may cause more trouble, and it's better to use the concrete runoff zone on the track wisely. Let me show you another example on the same corners. In this chicane, I'm being rammed off and I realize it is impossible to stay on the track without blocking the cars behind. I choose to cut the corner, rejoin safely, and maybe serve my penalty. It is also useful if the runoff zone is not made by concrete. This is a direct comparison between too much stick to the track limit with the corner cutting. By the way, some corners in Gran Turismo doesn't let you cut, so be sure you know which corner you can cut and which cannot. One last thing, you should always be aware of dirty driver and avoid them. Like I said, lose the position is better than enter the shadow run. And they will get their karma of being a dirty driver. If you are the speed itself, you can also try to outrun these dirty drivers. If you think your race is already ruined, just teach them a lesson, okay? In this case, you are actually reducing the contact in the race by taking down the dirty driver and doing everyone else a favor. But anyway, remember, I didn't say any of this. Here comes to the end of the video, guys. If you find it useful after watching this video, be sure to hit the like button because more beginners will be able to see it. Everything has a beginning and I used to suck as well. Hope you enjoy watching my video and see you around. Have a good day. See ya.